guys, it's Anastasia again, and I hope you're having a beautiful day. A few weeks ago, I tried filming part of my winter lookbook on a day that was bitingly cold, and I couldn't do it. I had to get out of there. In my insane rush to get myself in front of a steaming mug of hot chocolate as quickly as possible to regain the warmth in my fingers, I roughly tossed on 5 layers of sweatshirts, 5 layers of sweatpants, and didn't bother removing my necklaces. One of those was a choker, on which I had attached a beautiful silver heart pendant. You see, my dad brought it back from China, and my mom, not believing that I would be particularly careful with it as a child, wore it herself as a bracelet for 20 years, for safekeeping, until at last, this Christmas, my mom decided that the time had come for it to be reunited with its rightful owner. And I should add that it wasn't until after my mom dropped it down the drain during cleaning, and my dad had to spend Christmas morning trying to fish it out, that I finally received my heart pendant. And then it was gone, just like that. Popped right off as I was putting on one of my many sweatshirts. Or at least that's the conclusion that I made several days later when I discovered it was missing. And ironically, that very same day, I decided to go for a walk. I was standing in my driveway, putting on one hood after the other, when I felt a tug at my ear. One of my heart-shaped earrings was missing. I searched the ground all over but was unsuccessful in finding it. So a few days later, my mom comes home and, cupped in her hand, is my heart-shaped earring. Apparently either me or someone in my family had trodden on it. My heart was crushed, literally. And the sheer coincidence of losing such two similar objects in such a short period of time got me thinking. Or not even that it got me thinking, but more like a gate was opened, and I could see clearly all of the things I had lost or broken over the years. A brown and tan bucket of a coffee mug that my mom gave me, shattered as I kicked out my legs in an attempt to reposition myself in an armchair. A tiny Tiffany teal ring box, designed to double as a gift bag. My mom gave it to me on, I think it must have been March 8th. In just a matter of days, I broke it, just by opening it the wrong way. I remember feeling so horrible, and not because it was mine and now it was gone and I couldn't have it anymore, but more that my mom had liked it so much and still decided to give it to me. And I broke it, and I remember burying it at the bottom of my jewelry chest so she never had to find out. An oversized winter hat that I went sledding in with my sister and my dad. Stupid me, for some reason, thought it was a good idea to put in a dryer, until the only head it could fit was a small child's. A small silver barrette lined with leaves, that when placed in your hair transformed you into a woodland fairy. It fell behind my bed years ago, and for some reason I haven't seen it since. A delicate silver necklace, my Doc Martens, my favorite pair of sunglasses, all of my iPhone headphones, my crib as a child. Do you know that phenomenon when something shocking happens, however small, like a spider falls on you, or you hear a loud noise that makes you jump? That incident ends up crystallizing everything you were thinking in just the moments prior. It was as I was remembering this laundry list of broken things that it occurred to me how similar these two experiences are. Because it wasn't just these objects that I was remembering, but also everything that happened surrounding their destruction. It made me really sad because how tragic is it that we easily forget about the millions of things still in our possession, yet it is those broken things that our memory preserves most clearly. It also occurred to me that while I'm sure it's happened, I had no recollection of those things broken by other people. I was pretty exclusively remembering just those things whose ruin I was responsible for. I was trying to figure out why this was, when it dawned on me that it must have something to do with remorse. Now, our culture has a system of glorifying breaking things down to better understand them, breaking tradition, breaking free of constraints, breaking the rules in order to innovate and revolutionize. But as I was trying so hard to identify what it was that had come from me mindlessly breaking all of those things, I kept coming up empty. All that surfaced was memories. It was at that point that I decided, without having arrived at any sort of insight worthy of sharing with you guys, that I nevertheless wanted to make this video. And in that act of blindly deciding, it came to me that this was it. This video is the sad legacy of those myriad broken things. In my Valentine's Day video, I recommended a book of Bukowski poems, and I talked at length about one in particular called Winter. and it was saturated in this intangible quality that I could not for the life of me place. And now I recognize that quality as redemption. So I think what I'm trying to say is that I was wrong in thinking that it is beauty that drives us to create. Maybe it's remorse that drives us to transform our sadness into something beautiful. Well, that's it for this week's video. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. I'd absolutely love to hear your thoughts on my very rough theory of broken things. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. It will help me so much, and subscribe if you haven't already. I'd also love to connect with you guys on social media, and you can find all my links down below. Hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you next week.